So here we are in the control room for Nueces County, and they now have the EC encoder and the link caption encoder, the 494. So what we've done here, so they kept the old Dell cam control system. At some point they're going to upgrade to a full Avier system, but at this point we just added the EC and the link caption encoder. So the way the video flow is going is we're going straight out of the switcher here. We're going into the CG unit, this chai box. Then we're going out of the chai box here. This is an SDI to analog, but underneath it, right underneath here, there's analog to SDI. So we're going out of the chai box to analog to SDI converter. And then out of that, we're going into the link encoder, and then out of the link encoder into channel A on the EC encoder. And so the link encoder has two outputs. The second output, what we're doing is we're running that over, and then we're taking it to this SDI to analog converter. So again, there's a lot going on, but so we're going out of the analog to SDI converter right here. It's underneath the second one. Out of that into the link encoder. Out of the link encoder, one output's going directly into channel A on the encoder, and the other output is going to the SDI to analog converter, the top converter there. And then what that top converter, the SDI to analog, is doing is there's a second DA. It's hard to see. You'll see that red light. It's that Panasonic DA down there. So it's feeding that DA right there. So we're going SDI to analog out of that into that Panasonic, and it's that this Panasonic DA is a B and C DA. It's not like your RCA connection DA. So we're going out of that converter there into the Panasonic DA, and then we go out of the Panasonic DA, go right into this AB switch. All this is really used for is to send the feed to cable, and then to kill anything going to, well, it goes out over via fiber to the city, and then the city does the final changeover to go out the cable. But anyways, so it either kills the signal going out to the city or sends it. So right now it's with B pushed in, it's sending it, and then if you hit A, that kills the signal right there. So then what's going on is we're going out of the AB box, and there's another DA down here, and so this DA right here, what this does is, so like I said, AB box, the feed it's being fed by the Panasonic DA, and then we're going out of the AB box to this DA, and this DA right here, so that line right there, that's the line coming from the AB box, and then this line right here is going to their cable transmitter that's right under here, and this is what sends it out over fiber over to the city. And then this last output, so this is input, output, output. This output right here is sending it back to the switcher for a program feed. So it'll have CG, it'll have the closed captioning, it'll have everything. So whoever sits, since they do their own directing, the director can actually sit here and see what's happening. So that's the current setup here in Nueces County. And at some point, they'll be due for a full Avier upgrade. So